values, and I'm growing as a Christian, and I'm realizing, wow, you know what I mean? This man is really aligning himself with what we truly believe in, you know? And coming from the South, Charlotte, North Carolina, we're really Christians, you know what I'm saying? Where my people from, you know, everything is based off of that. So I'm not gonna support any party that's gonna support abortion. You know what I'm saying? We just now getting kind of comfortable with homosexuality, you know what I'm saying? And also, you know, it's just like with marriage, you know, divorcing and everybody sleeping with every time, thinking Harry, you know, in the South, it ain't like that. So it's like, that's just that foundation of Trump. But now going into the economy. I mean, I'm a businesswoman. I have my own financial consulting company, and seeing what he's been doing to where my taxes are not that high and I'm not paying for what I came from, AKA living off of food stamps and I got family on food stamps that continue to live off of it. And I know, listen, I came from the hood. I was just in the hood yesterday because my cousin just got out of jail, so I went to go see him. So, I mean, this is what I'm around every day. And it's like, my cousins got the same opportunities I got. All they know about is either they're gonna make it in basketball or they're gonna have to just try to get some type of job and make it. I'm like, no, let's start a business. So, like, let's get this chicken, let's get into real estate, let's do this, that, and the other.
The tax reform is helping certain people. But it's temporary. You know, you have the tax reform.
But creating your own business is not temporary.
Listen,
it's not temporary. Let me tell you something.
I just want to finish my statement.
Sure.
What I'm saying is this, for me, because I was able to step out, and this is who got a felony, who had 5 years probation, who got a felony for grand larceny, which came down from money laundering. So when I say I was doing white collar crime, I was out here in these streets hustling, scamming, please, okay? And so what I did was I made a choice to surrender my life to Jesus and live righteously. And so what he did was he put me in a position to where now I can teach people about finances and how to get out of the illegal game and clean their money the right way, get their credit on point, get into real estate, flip houses, and live a good stewarded life with money. So now I'm taking my cousins who all sell drugs. All of my cousins sell drugs. So what I did was I made a choice to surrender my life to Jesus and live righteously. And so what he did was he put me in a position to where now I can teach people about finances and how to get out of the illegal game and clean their money the right way, get their credit on point, get into real estate, flip houses, and live a good stewarded life with money. So now I'm taking my cousins who all sell drugs. All of my cousins sell drugs. If they're not playing ball, they're selling drugs. And if they're in jail, they're getting out to sell drugs because they're too old for ball. So all they know how to do is get money. So how do you tell somebody who's been getting money all their life, oh, so now I'm about to work a regular job, like get paid and they're gonna take tax out my check, and then they don't even know where their taxes is going, so they just work 40 hours a week. They thinking they about to get a nice little $500 check and say $250. They're like, wait, what? I'm about to go sell drugs again. So now I have to teach them how to get out here in the legal game and let's flip this money the right way. And again, the taxes that are placed on these businesses can either help us or hurt us. And what Trump is doing is helping me teach my cousins in the hood how to move so that they can get money and not keep busting people upside the head for money or selling drugs to people. These people that are continuously living on welfare, we're paying for it. So the more you're giving them in food stamps, the more you're allowing them to extend their lifestyle in the projects, the more money is coming out of my pocket as a taxpayer, and then now it's hindering my business. Well, now I'm not paying that much taxes, I got more money. So now if I need to say to homie, yo, listen, I got 5 racks, I'm about to invest this into you so we can start working on your business, and if we're gonna let the money circulate, once it circulates, you could go out on your own. If taxes is taking that money, how can I take that 5 racks and give it to him?
That's part of my problem with Donald Trump is he's literally making the rich richer, and what happens with that? The poor have to get poorer.
Raise your hand if...
At the end of the day, I'm Bevelyn Beatty. That's all I am. And all I know what to do is when that check come, that check say my name on it. When that rate come and say my name on it. When my phone bill due, that say my name.
Who was raised in a Black Democratic household?
Black Democratic.
I want to hear what your reactions are to or conservative politicians have your best interests in mind as Black people in America.
My biggest thing is this. I feel like a lot of conservatives, they just want to mind their business. They want to get their hands out of your pot and have you do what they did, figure themselves out. And I want to go back to student loans because I pay student loans, okay? I went to school for fashion marketing and merchandising, did not use the degree at all, it threw it away, and now I got all this money to pay back. So now every month I pay my bill on time, it reports to my credit, and because I paid on time, I got good credit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still able to utilize my credit to go further. So for me, I'm not asking for the government to make better policies for me to pay back my loans. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work my business, and when I got the money I need, I'm gonna pay it off. And then let me answer though. And then when I get the chance and I make that money for my kids, if my kids choose to go college, me as a parent, that's my responsibility
Yes,
to make sure that I
absolutely.
pay for their education,
Yes.
or
Fiscal
I open the doors for
responsibility, people.
entrepreneurship. So, because my kids don't have to go to college. If they want to own businesses, they can own businesses. If they want to get their education, they can get their education and work for their brother or sister who owns a business. So, in my is, how is it that the government keep having to pay back stuff that's our choice in the first place? Ain't nobody putting no gun in nobody head, making nobody go to school.
That's what
Period.
capitalism's saying.
No, capitalism is not saying that. Capitalism is not saying that.
To be successful.
No,
to
that's not
be
true.
successful
Capitalism is not
in
saying
this
that.
country.
Capitalism is saying that you could start a business through trade. If you want to go be a doctor or lawyer, you could do that. Or if you want to be an entrepreneur, you can do that. It's still a choice.
But it's a field that you're
A specific
regardless of
field
what,
of
it's
study,
a choice.
but it's
That
still
don't
a
mean that
choice.
because, it's a choice, but now we got to pay our taxes for the fact that you wanted to go to school and now I got to pay for that.
Let's let him respond.
We literally shame the people who don't go to college, the people who are. America does. Like, we literally shame it. We say, like, for you to be successful in this country, you have to get a degree. You have to speak English, right? Like, there's all these things that are told to us that, like, we have to do to be successful in this country. If we don't do that, then you won't amount to anything.
Can I make
right?
a strong point? Because I agree with exactly what you said, is that we tell people in this country that they ain't shit if they don't have a college degree. And that is the biggest lie that we tell to people. And it is a huge lie that we tell to black kids, that they are nothing without a college degree. Because you want to talk about student loan debt. I got student loan debt, you got student loan debt, she got student loan debt, these people got student loan debt. So what we're doing is we're telling these kids that they are nothing unless they have this degree, which is virtually worthless, okay, at a certain point. What we need to start telling our youth to do is to build businesses. Like, you don't need a degree to do that. And we have a system that is putting these kids, putting this idea in their mind that they need this degree to be worth something and making them indebted to the government at the same time.
Until we change that,
The solution is entrepreneurship and capital.